Hello, everyone. Let's see. Hello. Um, there is no one else. I just thought I'd be here for a very short time since uh, so I can wake myself up because I was at the gym. I had a good workout, and then I just had something to eat after workout, and I'm really mellow. So to wake myself up, I either have to watch a movie or something or talk to you guys because I don't feel like working or doing videos. So, and light is not that much, is it? I think I gotta pull my table behind this light above so it will get into my face rather than behind me. There's not enough light from this angle. So I hope it's not too dark, but that's what it is. So let's see what we have here. Aman says, 21 male India. Thank you for that. So say, Meron, I don't talk with girls. I feel like I'll bore them. Yeah, sure, maybe. We all bore them because we think we got to entertain them. But you don't have to. Enjoy yourself. When you talk to girls, don't think you have a role to play or you have a mandate. You're there to entertain them. That becomes a problem. Just be there, experience um, conversation with them. That's it. And stop putting all these weight on yourself. I don't want to talk with them because I think I bore them. Who do you think they are? You bore them. Oh, well, so what? Her Highness is bored. What are you, clown? Let me figure out how to turn this. Just one moment, please. Best I can do. Oh, yeah. I'll do. Ha. Cooling me off. It's pretty warm. Especially when Aman asks these silly questions, I get hot because I don't want you to feel that way. Because you give so much importance to something that is not that important. You consider every girl better than you. Oh my God, I bore them. I have to entertain them. Don't. As long as you do that, they'll leave you. You gotta have confidence. You gotta understand that you're important. And you're doing them a favor to spend time with them. Why not? You're a nice guy. So create that mentality in yourself and just interact. You don't have to entertain. Yeah, it's in your mindset. The problem is that you think you're supposed to entertain them, and when you don't know what to do and they don't react the way to show you that they're having fun, then you think you're boring them. Huh. If they don't want to be bored, they got to go to a movie or, I don't know, some theater. You're not there to entertain them. So change your mentality, you'll be fine. And Lebanar 75 Tech says, Hi, Mehran. Hello. Says, please help me. All right. Let's see if I can. Says, I'm 15, male. Well, that's pretty young. Have you had a chance to ask permission from your parents that you're here participating in our live stream? Because this is an adult channel and I don't want to, subject you to things that your parents may or may not want to want you to participate in. So I hope you have permission from your parents and they know about this channel, and then it's fine. He says, India, 15 years old male, says, I hate HOCD. Yeah, but you hate it because you think it can damage you. It's an annoying expression of the brain. It's an annoying brain sound. Every machine, every mechanical machine, every production machine, every factory, when its engines are on, they make a noise, a certain kind of a sound. Brain makes thoughts, and making those thoughts creates certain thoughts, and those thoughts, intrusive thoughts, they're irrelevant to you and are not part of what you would need the brain to do, is considered brain sound, brain statics. Because every machine has a sound and glitches and statics, malfunctions, needs to be realigned. And the brain is also apparatus. So it needs the same thing because it's constantly active all day long. Produces 80, 90,000 thoughts a day. So obviously, all of them, most of them, if not all of them, are not what we prescribed or what we ordered. It just does its own thing. And we've talked about this a lot. I can't go through it tonight. You have so many videos already discussed and answered all these questions. You can check them out. No, don't be freaked out. It's no different than you say, I'm freaked out because I have a diarrhea. It's a malfunction of the intestine, a bug in there. But what malfunction is, or the bug makes your intestine to have a diarrhea or fart all the time, that doesn't mean that's your choice or that's your preference or that's what you've always been, because what you've always been is clear to you from your awareness, not waiting for the brain to tell you what you've been, what you should be, what you will be. It's all bullshit. Brain didn't even exist when you were being put together in the womb of your mom. Heart was spark of electrical ignition, created the heart and other limbs and so on, and brain was nowhere to be seen and eventually was developed, but had no piece and had no part in creating all what you have been created, what was created for you. I mean, you were created by. The brain was just another piece that was supposed to be created. So it has nothing to do with having anything to do with how you are and to have anything to do with your creation. So it can't have anything to do with changing you. It's a machine. It malfunctions and annoys you. That's it. It's like a movie that's got bad scenes that you don't agree with, you don't enjoy with, but it's on. You can't turn the bloody thing off. So what you need to do is just say, okay, you can be on, but I understand that, you're irrelevant to me. It's not my choice. So fuck off. So don't be freaked out. Anyhow, you can ask your parents to make an appointment with me if you want, and we can discuss it further in detail. Or you can watch the videos that's already available. Just key in HOCD in the search engine of my channel, and so many will come. And you look at the labels, you can look at the titles, see which one is the one that could, discuss the topic that you might be concerned about or have a question on. Raju says, "Hi, sir, 35 male from India." Hello, Raju. Says, "Blasphemous, intrusive thoughts. It results in fear of God and hell. Religiosity, OCD. How to deal with this? The same way you deal with any other intrusive thoughts. Just because brain says so. I mean, when did you guys decided that the brain is deities, comes from outside, is God, knows more than you do? How? How did you decide that, oh, brain is me? I'm the brain. So whatever brain says, it defines me. Jesus, until 40,000 years ago, you didn't even have this brain that you're thinking of it to be your identity or deciding factor or leader or protector or intelligence. No. You had stem brain, reptilian brain, till just about 40,000 years ago. Everything was instinctive. We lived like animal. We ran, we hunt, we ate, we had sex. There was no question about our gender, inclination. Why? Because we had no ability to think. We had no ability to speak, to think. Everything was instinctive, like animals. Everything was clear. Because the problems that we have in our psyche is because we can think. And words, images, and so on can be created. And that kind of a brain creates malfunction, confusion, because thoughts are the roots of all problems. Otherwise, we don't have a problem. We have problems since 40,000 years ago when we started realizing and using the brain the way it was developed to give us ability to use it for thinking, solving problems, analyzing, calculating something, figuring out something, accomplishing something, designing something. All these were non-existent. So if we couldn't do all that, then where were we from 1,000,000 years ago to 40,000 years ago? How did we live? Very happy. No glitches. The reason we have problems, psychological problem, most of it these days, other than the chemical imbalance and some other stuff, is all because of thoughts. That we have believed brain is us and brain is intellect center, and therefore what it says, I have to know why, a meaning for it. No. It's just the organ. And it fucks up. And OCD is when it fucks up. And there's so many other things about it. So relax. There's another thing for you to learn about yourself and the malfunction that happens, what components are involved in this malfunction, and how you can rewire and retrain, help the brain, which you're the boss. Brain is not the boss. You're the boss. Brain is your subordinate. You help it, retrain it by the techniques that is psychologists, psychotherapists have researched, and researchers have taught us, shown us, and then you'll bring it back to its default setting. All right. Lip says, I took permission from my parents. Okay, good. Thank you for that. And Jake is here, says, hi, Maran. Hello, Jake. And Jake says, I'm so unwell. I'm really struggling with HOCD. That's the problem. You're struggling with it because you're trying to fix it, defeat it, dissolve it, stop it. I've been saying all along, don't need to stop anything. Just accept that this brain can create thoughts, and so be it. Those thoughts have nothing to do with you. Clear. But accept that it can make thoughts. Thoughts can exist. Just because it makes thoughts doesn't mean it should affect you. It's powerful brain, so it can make you think that these thoughts must mean something to your identity, but it doesn't. All an illusion. That you buy into it, you believe it, that belief fucks you up. I need to fix this fan because it's pretty warm. All right. Maybe another night. And yeah, you see, it's a long story. Libden, Libin something. I don't know how to say it. I can't explain it here because it's a short program tonight. It's very involved. You might want to make an appointment with me from my site, mind@sixtruth.com, and then we'll explore it. But it's got nothing to do with your inclination, and anxiety. Some people have said to you is correct, but you don't feel that anxiety. You have anxiety about not being what you prefer and what you love to be and what you are. And the thought interferes with it, and that gives you anxiety. And from that anxiety, you get certain kind of emotions and whatnot, and then starts a whole different angle of discussion on this. And this idea of watching porn is not good. It interferes with ingredients and things that the brain picks up and makes thoughts with it. So the more you choose a certain kind of a topic, the more the brain focuses on that topic. And the brain doesn't understand gender. You do. The brain doesn't. So you keep feeding it that, then it makes thoughts with that, makes the body react to something that you're not all about. So these are things that you got to understand, that you should stay away from porn because it doesn't help you, especially when you're in an OCD glitch. So all of that is right. But there's a lot more about understanding the components involved in the OCD and HOCD in the brain that I can't cover it here. Pat Santos, New York 27, I believe, is it what, male or female? We should not try stop intrusive thoughts. Yeah, you don't need to stop it. It's like you say, I want to go from my home to some destination, I don't know, wherever, but I can't accept that there are other cars on the road. Why? You see a million other cars on the road. You don't stop them. You don't need them not to be there for you to get to your destination. You don't investigate them. What are they carrying in their car, in their trunk? Why are they on the road? Where are they going? You don't care. But you accept that other cars can be on the road. Same thing. You accept thoughts that the brain makes can be made. They're there, but they're irrelevant to you. That's got nothing to do with you. But you accept that thoughts can exist. That's it. You have to stop them. Khair Muhammad says, something I don't understand, but language that is. Libin says, does this prove I'm gay? No, not at all. Not at all, whatsoever. Look at it this way. If you were gay, which some people are, and there's nothing wrong with it, people have different inclinations. But if you were, you wouldn't even notice these thoughts to be intrusive to you. You wouldn't even having this discussion with me because you have become aware that there's something different than what your interest is, what your preference is, what your inclination is. There's only awareness in our psyche when there's a contradictory, when there's a contradiction. And because there's a contradiction between what the brain conjures up and spits out and what your actual and factual identity and inclination and preference is, because there's a contradiction between the brain, what it spits out, thoughts and intrusive thoughts and ideas and suggestions and images and so on, and what you prefer, what you've always been, what you want to be, what you enjoy, what you prefer. There's a contradiction. That's why there is an awareness that you're now thinking about it and talking about it, and you say, you want to know what is it all about. That awareness, because there's a contradiction. And when there's a contradiction, that already tells you that's not you. Otherwise, there would be no contradiction. You wouldn't even notice it. It's like somebody comes and tells you, you like girls and girls like you. So, great. Thank you very much. That's the end of conversation. There is no awareness. There is no contradiction. There is no fuss. There is no questioner. There is no, anxiety. There is no fact-finding, data hunting. Nothing. Somebody said, that's yellow color. Oh, yeah, it is. But if it's yellow and somebody says that's red, then there's an awareness because there's a contradiction between fact and what was uttered. Then you notice something, whatever, feeling something, that this is not what I prefer. This is contrary to actuality. Same thing happens with our brain and what we are. The contradiction creates awareness, and then you think about it and analyze it and so on. Otherwise, you wouldn't even notice. So that certainly tells you. I have all these videos already created. Search them and you'll find out. Pat says male. Thank you for that. All right. Says, bye, Maran. Need to go. By the way, thank you. You're quite welcome. Okay, guys. I just wanted to be here for half an hour with you guys. No, it doesn't have to be too much porn. It has to be the glitch of the brain. And if you're also watching porn, that doesn't help. It's not about watching porn, not watching porn, but when you have a glitch of OCD, it's best not to. And this is not because you watch lots of porn, it's because you have the glitch of OCD, and then the rest of it also snowballs. All right, guys, hope this was something for you tonight, especially for India, because the time difference was there. And so I look forward to our next live stream. In the meantime, Be good to yourself and to the others. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Subscribe on my channel, visit my channel, and go through the videos that you might be interested in. Mind.seekstruth.com is making it one step away to talk to me one-on-one on Skype and discuss what's concerning you. I'll talk to you soon.